Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Guess what? Season 2, episode 49, almost 50. Can you believe it? This is your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series auto group. You know who it is. It's Nogizaka46, Sakurazaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshi Motozaka46. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Swotaku, and I'm joined as always by my friends and my fellow hosts. You have Boy-kun, and Josh, Mr. Josh Box. But hey, guess what? Today we also have, you already see her. I don't know why I'm acting like it's a surprise, but we have Tam, also known as Kurobizaka on Twitter.
Hello.
Hey. Thanks for coming onto the show.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, of course. I'm here also to promote that survey that we're doing on Sakurazaka Central. Sakurazaka Central. Please, if you haven't taken it yet, please do. We put some effort into putting it together, and then I'll be like compiling all the results, and we will be releasing it on Twitter.
Cool.
Maybe at the end of the year. It depends on how long it takes me to make like that PDF, but yeah.
When is the deadline for that?
It's the 27th, right?
27th, yeah.
Okay, will this episode be out by then, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Josh. What do you mean?
Next week should be out by then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So,
Well, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Tam? Maybe like how you got into the fandom, your history, and everything like that?
So if I want to go like the very beginning, when I was first exposed to Aki P's antics, it was when I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was probably still a teenager, maybe like early teens. I was like at my grandma's house, and I was watching a commercial, and it was like NMB48's Moso girlfriend. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that concept.
Go on.
And I was like, bro, this is so weird. But that was like my very first. I think that's like probably my first exposure that I remember. And then I actually became a fan of like AKB because I happened to be like in Akihabara for the weekend of Oshima Yuko's graduation.
Oh. And
I was like at this cafe across the. Cause I don't know if you guys have ever been to the AKB48 cafe, but it's like a plaza. It's like the AKB cafe, and there's like other things, but there's like some open space. So like, I was at this cafe on the other side of the AKB cafe, and I just saw this long line of people, like all with the towels, like the Oshimen towels and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, like what, like what's going on? And I realized it was the day that she was supposed to have her graduation concert before it was canceled because of the rain. But like, I remember that being on the news. So I remember that being on the news. So it's like piqued my interest. And I just, when I got back home to Florida, I was like, I need to like look these girls up. And then I think, so like, that's when Yuka graduated was also when Kizuitara Kataomoi came out. So like, I instantly found that, and I was like, I was just obsessed with the song. I was like pretty equally into both groups until like, I want to say like 4 years ago, and then I became like mostly Nogi fan. Maybe like 5 years ago, and then it became mostly Nogi fan. And then Keaki was announced, and I actually applied. I sent in the application. I didn't go any further than that. I just sent it.
You made it a lot closer than we did, so.
So I guess like pretty much from there, I was like, once like they started like announcing the members and stuff like that, was like my interest was piqued. Though I did kind of like fall out of. I kind of like stopped following the group in like 2018, 19, I guess. And then like with the Tokyo Dome concert, like the hype was really high, and I kind of got interested in them again. So. And then, so I'm interested in pretty much all the Sakamichi groups. I think it's pretty obvious that my main is like Sakurazaka, but Nogizaka is like pretty up there. Just like there's so many members that
come to help me balance the force. I appreciate
now there's balance.
Poor Hinatazaka. We'll get 2 more people on the show.
Yeah.
No, I do like them a lot. It's just like I can't love them all equally.
I get you.
It's
Same
too many
here.
girls.
Yeah. I think that's generally how we all feel about, like, at least for me, like Hinatazaka. Like, I genuinely like them all. I know the members, but I just you only got so much time to watch idols, you know. So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna focus on a few groups, right, or a few members and stuff.
Yeah,
Let's go.
there's
So
over 120.
how did you start getting more involved with like the community? Obviously, you have like a very like popular Twitter and things like that as well, and you're doing the Saku Central stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was like mostly just a lurker until I want to say like April. So I feel like it's quite recent that I started becoming more active in the fandom. And then I forgot when. I feel like someone from Sakuzen could probably say, but I think maybe like three months ago I joined and I started talking to the people. I don't know if I should say who was in it, but those people are really friendly and they welcome me a lot. But yeah, I don't know if you guys, if the people who are watching don't follow Sakuzaka Central, please do. It's like we try to, because the Seed and Flower is pretty bad at updating the schedules. We try our best to like there's like moments where they don't update it until like the day of. So we try to make sure that we let people know when members are on like the magazines or like on the morning shows and that kind of thing. Try to update people with the schedule.
Yeah. I think it's a very convenient like Twitter for people who want to follow the group but maybe don't have access to like things being in Japanese, you know, like not everyone's going to take the time to learn a new language to follow idols. So it's definitely helpful. You know, it's all in English. I know we've had comments before about like, oh, how do you do like the meet and greet process and things, that people can find that on your Twitter as well, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, super.
All right, shall we get on with the show?
Oh, wait, first we have to know the Oshimans.
Oh, of course. Of course. What else was I thinking?
All right. So
idol fan
I think obviously right now I'm a 10 fan. She's my current Oshimen in Sakurazaka. In Nogizaka, it's Momoko. But I feel like recently Yoda's been kind of climbing up my list again. I mean, they've always been my fave.
Okay.
They've always been my faves, but Yoda is like recently. She's getting up there with Momoko again. And then for Hinata, it's really hard to choose a favorite. Honestly, they're most like I feel like they're all pretty equally up there for me. But I guess maybe Miho and Suji. Those are probably my top two. Yeah.
It's the talking members. They're cool. Josh, who do you like?
Who do I like? Are we just going to go through the rounds? We're going to go through the rounds? Well, mine for Nogizaka is Ikuta Erika. For Sakurazaka, it's Nen. And then for Hinatazaka, it's Kumi.
Okay.
Ooh.
I recently changed my Nogi Yoshi, so that's why I had to think a little bit.
All right, so let's go on and talk about the comment of the week, right? That's the next part of the show. Josh?
Oh, okay, I guess we're not going through everyone. Okay.
We got everyone. We got all the information we needed. All right, so comment of the week. It's part of the show where Mr. Box goes through, picks a comment from one of our recent episodes, and then we have a little discussion about it. You know, maybe there's something to talk about. Maybe we just say thank you. I don't know. Depends on what it is. So, Mr. Box, go ahead.
All right, this one is from Medi.
Thank you for the comment.
And they say, I'll be honest, I subscribe to this channel because of your album discussion videos. Thank you so much for making this series. It's a good feel good comments this week.
I can't believe
Not about roasted duck or anything, you know?
All right, thanks. That has nothing to do with the podcast.
I just wanted, you guys feel appreciated. We make videos. We make stuff other than the podcast. So, just want to give everyone who participates in the album discussion a shout out,
What do you think about that?
Right. Nice choice, Josh.
No comment.
Fine, I'll pick a different one. Okay, here. For someone who's completely in the dark about the whole meet and greet events thingy, would you mind doing a walkthrough of the entire process paid for? 1, what? Insert Nick Young meme here. Is it like a gacha lottery or something? And then, is it basically a handshake event but done through Zoom call? How would the timing be then? That's by someone.
Well, it's literally the name of someone, okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, you should go to the Sakurazaka Central Twitter at Sakurazaka Central. There's a guide there for everything.
Yeah, actually, the very last application round that's been announced for Sakurazaka is tonight. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tonight. And then the last one, and then I think the third round for Nogi is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Jimmy, are you hopping on that?
I think I might, dude. I think I'm going to.
It's finally time.
No.
I'm gonna buy out the rest of Saito Fuyuka, dude. I can't let it go.
How many slots does she have open? Like 30?
That's like same for me, and I think I'm probably gonna buy more for Hikari and Takeyui. They were super cute.
Yeah, I definitely want to go see what's up to Chukimon. They're still there. They're still. If you guys didn't sign up earlier, there's still quite a few members that have open slots. You can find all that out at the Sakurazaka Central Twitter.
Link down below.
I mean, that's what I did. I was just like, oh,
the link down below.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for the comment. Please leave one if you want Josh to pick it. Maybe he'll pick it.
The more comments, the more variety I get to pick from.
All right, let's keep moving on. All right, time for the Shilling Corner is the part where we talk about some ads. We pretend we're
commercial
sponsored.
Appearances. Yep. We have one this week. Sakurazaka has a new Aeon card commercial. This came out like right after we finished, or like
after we finished the current events last week. Right?
Yeah, and then they put one out. It's the Aeon card commercial. There's a new one with Kobayashi Yuri. Well, actually, as everyone. Don't listen to me. But there's also the short web movie thing. It's like an 8-minute drama. And it's like recurring characters that the members have portrayed. So you check that out. I don't really watch these, so I don't know what they're about, even though Risa is in it.
I gave it a quick watch, but it's not like I really particularly paid attention. I was just like, oh, this looks nice. Skipping. It's the same kind of aesthetic that you just get in the Aeon card commercials in general. Now it's just a more prolonged storyline. Seems to feature Morita and Risa most heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice watch if anyone wants to watch it.
Yeah.
Please support Aeon card because they support our girls.
Exactly.
If you're in Japan, I don't think it's still 20% cash back, but do what you gotta do.
Or if Aeon wants to send us a card, like we say every week, but they still haven't, it's always an option.
I know, so
Someday,
we can finally
Josh.
pay for Japanese products.
Yes.
But anyways, that's it for the Shilling Corner this week.
Did you talk about the Morita Club? I couldn't hear you guys.
Oh no, go ahead. Yeah, throw that in.
Anyway, there's a little talk thing with Morita Hikaru and second generation members, or a few of them. I guess it's just a talk thing. They're eating at like one of the places that they featured in the drama parts. I guess like some of the scenes were shot there. So
yeah. At yakiniku.
Yakiniku.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think
yakiniku with
the highlight for me was it was Hikaru and I think Inoue. Like it could have been someone else. I forgot. But they were. I think at one point they were talking about how they were preparing the dance before the audition, and apparently they were both going to do Fukyo Waon during the audition, which I think is a bit of an insane song for an audition. But
trying to get into the group.
Yeah, I thought that was probably that was pretty interesting, and also the fact that Hikaru never had kimchi before.
First
interesting.
Time for everything. Oh no, they brought out a bunch of cilantro.
Are you not a fan, boy?
Sorry, Josh, I'm not a fan. Like, there's a giant bowl of it. He puts it down. Like, ooh.
As a Vietnamese person, I'm obligated to love cilantro.
Yeah, not for me. Sorry, chat.
Does it taste like soap to you? I hear that's the common dislike of it.
I guess. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't just eat, like, a thing of it. Like, if it's already in a burrito, then...
well, first of all, you don't eat a thing of it by itself.
I mean, look at them. Look at them. They're, like, I just put, like... She took some, put it in her mouth. I wouldn't do that.
Didn't that happen in 46 Hour, right?
What is... So, how... What's the protocol on cilantro at yakiniku? Because that's not what I think of when I think of yakiniku. Like, let me get a side of cilantro.
I don't remember having cilantro last time I've had yakiniku.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, but anyway,
they're just trying to batsu the girls.
Yeah.
We got on this weird tangents.
Carl's in the chat. He said Sakurazaka Central is gonna sub it, or Carl's planning this. Not Sakurazaka Central. Sorry.
Oh, we still subbing.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure who, but like, anyway, yeah. Look out for that in the future, sometime. Cool. Let's get into the current events. Talk about the group news now. No Yoshimoto Zaka news, as always. Someone else probably tested positive for COVID.
Oh, my uncles. Please stay safe.
The uncles, you know how they do. So let's just talk about Hinatazaka. 46. Kageyama Yuka is hosting a new special show on Hikari TV. It's called Nakazawa Yuji to Kageyama Yuka no Talking Football. Obviously, she's a big soccer fan. And I got together with a former Japanese national player. Harry's there too.
Oh, Nogizaka wasn't enough, huh?
But this seems to be just like a short 3-episode stint. They already got the guests lined up. First 3. First 2 episodes, they have former Japanese national players, and then third guest is a singer. But
I just appreciate how quickly she established herself as the football girl, right? Like, she comes back from hiatus. It's been like a month. 2 months, it's been a little short time now. It's like, here are some more TV shows, Kageyama Yuka,
taking all the soccer ones. Yeah,
she's really like smart with soccer, right, boy?
Yeah,
I know you watch soccer.
Yeah, she's pretty deep into it. I kind of follow soccer, but I only really follow my team that I like, and I only kind of follow them because they've been losing all the time. So
I'm sorry,
I'm not like Kage, who's like deep into strategy and stuff like that. Like,
she's deep, yeah.
So, the first episode will air on the 27th, and then the following 2 in January. So, look out for those. There's like a short clip on Twitter of them talking to one of the guests. If you want to get a feel of how it's gonna be. Yeah,
dude. I always want to see my girl succeed, dude. Little Kageyama, dude.
Especially something that she likes so much. Imagine just having a show dedicated to it. Like, when she surprised the hosts on the one of the show, I was like, oh, she needs her own show for this.
Well, I just like, I mean, it must be cool to become an idol and then like start getting solo work that's specifically in your hobby. You know what I mean? Like, that's like if I became an idol, it's like, oh, Jimmy, would you like to go talk on a powerlifting show? I'm like, boy, would I.
Give me the chalk, I'm ready.
Yeah, dude. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah. We shall. There's more Hinatazaka news. Hinata has goods for Hinakuri 2020. There's some pretty nice designs. We usually talk about goods, but there's nothing else Hinatazaka related this week. So it
reminds me of the music station.
Oh yeah, like the prism.
And then one of my friends said it reminded her of like a skating rink like graphic or something. I normally associate like green and red for Christmas, so I thought that was an interesting choice for them to go completely blue.
It's pretty cool. It's like a tree.
It's like frosty, snowy, I guess. Icy.
Yeah, as always, there's a number of different colored shirts, some keychains, a towel, a tote bag. That's pretty much it. No photos. maybe later. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It looks cool.
Yeah. Is this a cop or not?
Am I, dude? Am I?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Like,
it's a good thing if you're there, right?
It's not like one of the super overtly like really cute designs that I feel like Hinatazaka normally has. But it's not like, I don't know, some of like the really cool graphical stuff that like Sakurazaka / Kageyama puts out, right?
Yeah. Aside.
It doesn't feel festive enough for me, so.
Ooh. Where are the Santa hats and reindeers?
I need the reindeers flying around.
That's what I want in my merch. I feel like that's like, something like really cutesy would be more down my way.
Yeah. So we're on like opposite ends of things. I'm like, give me some cool stuff. He's like, no, where are my reindeers?
Yeah, that's it for Hinata. Very light on the news. I guess just this whole week in general. So,
it's kind of like the cool down time right before end of the year stuff.
Just chill.
Yeah.
They're busy prepping for Kohaku and that kind of thing.
Yeah. But let's go to Sakurazaka. We have some things to talk about. Actually, a lot, I guess. But first, debut single "Nobody's Fault" is on Spotify. It went on Spotify literally after we ended last week. So here it is, a special edition, all 7 tracks. Yeah.
I vibe.
This
This is a very strong single in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we're talking about the single. Yeah, I agree.
I had words to say on Twitter, but for those of you who don't follow me there, I'm feeling very vindicated with how like Nazekoi has the most amount of streams. Right? Oh no, nobody's fault. Just beat. Okay, I had to rescind everything I said. It's literally up until today. Nazekoi was winning, but now nobody's fault's on top. I mean, I don't dislike nobody's fault. I just feel like as like the A side, I wish it wasn't so tied to like the history, right? Like, I feel like you have to really know Kageyama to truly appreciate the story that they're telling in Nobody's Fault. Whereas I feel like Nazekoi is very much its own thing. But that's just me. What do you think about the single, Tim?
Yeah, I think Nobody's Fault is like the bottom 2 songs for me.
Oh damn!
I don't really like the lyrics. I feel like it's very like pull yourself up by the bootstraps kind of thing.
Republican on us.
I feel like it's too tied in with the old identity of the group, and it's. I mean, I like a lot of people liked it because it's kind of like rejecting the old, and then coming up with new. But the way that I don't know, the way that the lyrics are written, just like that's the impression it gave me.
It's really on the nose, right?
I really like.
Yeah, that's exactly what we thought.
It's too on the nose, yeah. But I do like the other songs a lot. Yeah, Nazekoi, as you guys said. Also, I really like Hanshin Hangi. Like the more I listen to that one, I really like it. I mean, also I'm like, obviously I'm biased towards 10, but I think it's a solid song that I feel like not enough people are paying attention to. But I think it's like it has like good momentum, I think.
Yeah. I like that, like the build up in the chorus of the da 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 da, right? Like, I noticed this. Okay.
This one with all the strings, right? Sorry.
Yeah. I noticed this single has a lot of in general more melodic verses, right? It's something I always pay attention to because like I play guitar and sometimes like, oh, I would like to cover a Kageyama or Sakurazaka song on guitar. And then every time I try to sing it, it's like the verse is so fast because they just like sing talk, like always. I can't read Japanese that fast. Oh no, So it's kind of nice to have songs with a little bit more of a melodic, melodic verse. Like Plastic Regret is another one like that as well. But my favorite My favorite is Chikatetsu.
Well, I thought your favorite was Nazakoi. What? Oh, okay.
Well, okay. My favorite is Nazakoi, but my favorite out of like the non-music video ones is Chikatetsu. Yeah.
Chikatetsu is pretty good.
Yeah, dude, give me more Mumford and Sons idols. I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. Give me some.
I like that song too. It has a very gentle feel to it, so appreciate.
I'm alright on that song. It's not really my
it's a bit. It feels like a Nogi song that wasn't quite there.
Ooh.
So they gave it
reject Nogi song.
That's a jab at Jimmy.
Damn.
It's okay, Tam. We're allowed to have opinions.
Yeah. Josh, which one's your favorite out of the non-music videos stuff?
What's the third one called again? What?
Hanshin Hangi.
Shihangi.
Hanshin Hangi. Yes, that one.
That one.
And the second is Nazakoi.
Yes. I'm pretty partial to Bloom and Kiss. Yeah. Mainly because of the
that's like my third, I think.
All the like syncopated beats, I really dig it. So really does it. So good.
I found the line that Mikado said that was a bit cringy, but
oh yeah, that's kind of like the little one-liners.
Yeah.
But
I know
the rest are cool.
The song was really good, but I was like lurking on Japanese Twitter, and like a lot of people were like clowning that line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, it's like
I can't fault
it's cute because it's her.
Yeah.
It's cute because it's her, but then like you think like, oh yeah, Aki P wrote this, and you're like,
just imagining a guy just sitting there, just like, oh, yeah, this will sound good.
Well, that's how I feel about a lot of their songs in general, right? Because he kind of tries to write like as if it's them, and then so when you kind of have that initial like, oh, okay, if it's this member, that's nice, like. Then you remember that it's just him in his chair, like, yes. I'm like, oh no, get out of my brain, Aki P.
So next time you're vibing to a song, you're like, oh, this speaks to my heart. Just imagine
don't ruin the song for me, man. I still like it. God damn it.
It's still a great song, but just that one line is a bit like just two lines are a bit cringy. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the two.
Like, Aki no.
Yes, the whole single's pretty solid. I think I like the collection of songs here compared to Silent Majority. I like all the songs in Silent Majority, so.
Silent Majority is like my favorite overall single, so I think this is like pretty. I think it's tied for me. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Since during the album discussions we say what's our least favorite, should we say what's our least favorite here?
Sure. Go ahead, Josh.
All right. Well, mine is Buddies.
Find him.
To me, it sounds like the beginning sounds like a corporate song that I would hear in a commercial, and then it leads into something that I find on a royalty-free music song list.
Damn.
That's what I feel. Because I listen to it. I listen to that type of music every single day at work. So it's like, that's just ingrained in my brain now. So when I heard this, that's exactly what I connected it to.
Wow. Josh.
That's just me.
Wow. How can you say that about Buddies, man? That's also my least favorite. I mean, it's not bad, okay? It's just...
Yeah.
The way...
The music video is well shot. It's just a little...
Like, the way they build up on the verse parts makes me expect something, like, bigger in the chorus, but then it's just like, yeah, guys. We're buddies. It's still fine. It's fine.
So,
Chat's unsubbing.
I've listened to this single a lot. It's been on repeat for me since it's came out, just so I can really kind of get an idea of how I feel about it. At first, I would have been inclined to agree with you, but now that I've listened to everything more, I think my least favorite is Nobody's Fault.
Oh.
Do you know what it reminds me of? And I think this is like a visual that's specifically just tied to me, so maybe nobody else will get this. But it makes me think of the beginning of Les Mis, where the song is like them working in like the stone field or whatever, like, you know, like, because it's just like that beat, like the no.
You just ruined the song for everyone. Wow.
Now, every time I hear it.
Like, I'm just like, okay, so I like every performance of it a lot because the choreography does a lot. But now when I listen to it or like see the music, I imagine them in a line with like chains, onto their ankles.
Oh no! She's too small for this hammer. You know what? Like, I could just imagine them doing that at a concert too.
True.
You know?
Oh no, please.
That seems like something that they
right? Oh,
yeah.
We're breaking
like
out of our chains.
Because it's like seconds
yeah. Right? It's like, wow.
They're willing to be in a cage for like a good majority of the concert. I'm sure they're willing to do this.
And then they like break out their chains in the last chorus.
I didn't expect.
Sorry, I had to do it to him.
So well.
I had to do it to him.
He did it to him. Well, there you go.
All right, Tam. What's your least favorite?
I don't like Saisho no Chikatetsu. I think it's a bit boring.
Ooh, there we go.
Are you happy, chat? You have Tam now. I'm leaving the show.
I can see why. It's pretty like
You have to like the style of music, right? Like in order to fully appreciate this one.
Yeah,
it doesn't hit for me. So
it's pretty just like just like it's all folky and stuff, and it's just like all right, it's there.
I like
also like the outfit that they wore on Sakurazaka. I think it was a bit strange.
It doesn't fit the song at all. It doesn't fit the song at all. Right? It's got like the kind of
belt.
Yeah, like the harnesses or whatever.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was. Okay. It reminds me of like one costume that Kayaki wore, like vaguely, but it's just so bizarre. It doesn't fit the song at all. I guess it's kind of going into the show discussion, but I just had to say that the outfits were weird too.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the song. Now that I think of it.
I just like how when it comes to merch versus music, Tam and I just completely went opposite. I was like, oh, no, I need something cool, dude. And then she's like, no, I like more cute. And then, here we are. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Ugh.
What is the song?
What is this? No, I'm just kidding.
Just doesn't hit, Jimmy.
Okay. So go listen to it a lot. It's on Spotify now. If you do have, it's probably on like Apple Music and all those other streaming services. But we also got first week sales for the single. Billboard reports 410K. 414.
Yeah.
For the week. So nice.
Yeah, right.
Is it higher or lower than expected? I don't know. I bought like 30
higher
of them.
For me.
Same.
Higher? All right. Yeah. That's
yeah, I was expecting like 250 the first day because like I was like calculating because each handshake was a clean 10 seconds and then like, I was trying to calculate per slot and then I think if every member had sold out all of their slots, it would be like 250. But there was like, they hadn't sold out all their slots. So I was like, okay, maybe the 250 would be like the sweet spot between like the number of people who would buy the normal edition and the limited. But no, I'm happy that it went past my expectations. Also, like they took forever to announce like the limited like gimmicks. Normally it comes with the national handshake ticket, and I think some people don't. Some people might say otherwise, but it does make like a big difference for the sales. Like, say 400, say 40,000 people go to one handshake event, right? That's 40,000 copies. Plus, like one ticket, one like national handshake ticket could enter you in one mini live, so that's another ticket. And then like the posters, like the individual member posters. So like it's like one person gets like one handshake ticket, one mini live, and then one poster. That's 33 tickets, so it's like 120K for like in one national handshake event, and like that's like a lot per Like it makes a big difference, I think. I mean, we'll see, I guess, if like how like Nogi sales are affected, and then if Hinata comes with a new single, we'll see how they're affected. But I mean, I personally think it does make a pretty big impact on the sales.
Yeah, that's been there since like way before, right? Since like AKB. AKB's been doing this for a long time, where like people don't buy a CD to buy a CD; they buy it for the handshake or they buy it for the exclusives. And that's like a large majority of their sales.
And if you just look at the size, like the scale of the events, like the national handshake events, you know, like that should give you an idea of how many tickets go into one of them, right? So I think, I think them pulling out 400,000, considering is, you know, I think that's
The first day, Hinatazaka still beat them, so we got to keep that video title on our channel of the best debut.
Oricon's not counting this as a debut, right? They
are they not?
Yeah, they're counting it as a re-debut.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're tired of people gaming the system. Hinatazaka, cheats are over.
Yeah, that's pretty good debut. They also had their first meet and greet over the weekend. And, you know, some of us did the meet and greet.
Jimmy, would you like to say your report first?
Yeah, dude. I had to save up money to buy an anniversary present, so I didn't buy anything. All right.
Shame. Keep your priorities straight next time, Jimmy.
Should have spent it on idols. What was I thinking? Thinking?
Here's our.
Yeah. How did it go? Your handshake.
I'll go last.
Not handshakes.
I have
meet and greet.
Story.
Okay. Well, Tam, would you like to share your experience?
Sure. So, I did 3 tickets for Yumiko, and I had like an idea of what to say in my mind. But it's like the minute she like appeared on the screen, I became like really flustered, and like I was just giggling for like 15 seconds. And she always like I could like see like she was very kind, but I was like you know, you're mentally prepared until it happens, and then it's like your mind just blanks.
I've been there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's see. What did I say? I said I was a fan from America, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm like really happy," and then she said like "kawaii" twice, and then I tried to promote. I don't know if you guys knew about like the Keaki project, like the video project that we did at like the very end of the group, where we had like the greeting and we had like a fan art and the singing portion. I tried to promote that, but like I don't know if she heard the full thing, because it's just like as I was finishing, it faded to the white screen. And I was like, darn.
Yeah. Yeah. It went by a lot faster.
I guess I might ask her next time. Yeah, it goes by really fast. I think it's a pretty clean 30 seconds, but it still goes by quite fast. And then I did Chikimon next. And I think this is kind of when I started noticing more of the glitches and like the lag, because I only had 1 ticket for her. So I had like my Santa hat on, and I named myself Santa, and I was like, "Merry Christmas." And then she's like, "Oh, Merry Christmas, like Santa-san." And then I tried to ask her what present she wanted, like, "Kurisama nani ga hoshii desu ka?" Like I tried asking her, but then like she's like, we spoke at the same time, and then I realized like there's a lag, and I tried asking her again, and then it's like, and she was saying something, and then like the lag, and then it ends, and you're like,
goodbye. Like 1 second.
And it's like, no, if this was in person, it would never happen. But like because of that, like 3 second, 2 second lag, it could. Like, sometimes that 10 seconds is not enough if you're not really prepared. That's why you saw some people trying to like game the system, and I guess not really game the system, but they tried to like, you know, they put like they're basically the first line of their meet and greet as their name, as their nickname. I don't know if you guys saw stuff like that. It's like, oh, I think for like someone who's meeting with Rikopi, they named themselves like, oh, the person that Fujiyoshi Karin likes the most. So then like Rikopi could read that, and then they would answer. So that's like, I guess like if you guys are, if anybody who is watching has a meet and greet, maybe try to put your name. I mean, unless you want to hear them say your name, which they might. But if you want to have like a, you know, kind of like a conversation with them, maybe put your first line as your nickname.
Ooh, that's a good,
yeah. That's one suggestion.
Because they can see your name then, before it starts, right?
Right, or like I think they have the name on the screen while they're talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and the last 3 tickets I used for Hikari, and so like because like during the previews, when like they first show you like a preview of your face before you start talking to them, and because it's mirrored during the preview, I thought that like I would have to hold the sign up mirrored, but it actually wasn't. So first, like I had like a sign that said like "Hi, I'm American fan," and I realized it was not reversed, so I had to like flip it back. But yeah, she was cute as well. And then I told her to do the Hanshin Hangi dance. I'm not sure if it was I don't know if she heard the Hanshin Hangi part, but like she did like this dance with the hands. It was really cool. So yeah, you could ask the members to like dance if you wanted to, or you know, if you have enough time. That's like another suggestion. If you have like a member who is good at dancing, like Chikemon or Hikari, you could, or Fuyuka, you could ask that as well.
Yeah. So Jimmy, if you're gonna buy,
overall, it feels so short.
Yeah, get 2 at least, Jimmy. If you're gonna get tickets, because 1 is brutal, man. It's too short.
No, don't get 1. Don't get 1. 2 minimum.
You know, as like it loads in right 3, 2, 1. Like, what? And then it's over. And there's like the countdown before you actually, you know, it shows them and stuff. And so like they're gonna say like hello or konnichiwa or whatever, right? And, like sometimes there's a lag, and by the time you say konnichiwa and then you like say your
by the time you're actually real time and about to ask a question, it's like fading out.
When they're answering, it's gonna start fading out. So recommended get 2.
My deepest fear is that this will be like when we met Scandal for the VIP tickets when they came here to LA all over again. For Tam, what happened was, like, you know, you get the VIP, you get to like quickly take a photo with them. You know, gives you just enough time to say hi or whatever. So in line, I was just like, oh, what pose am I gonna do? Maybe I'll do like a bodybuilding pose, or
acted like a big man,
Jojo Tachi or something, you know. But then, like from the moment I gave the person my phone to the moment I got my phone back for the picture, I have no memory. I remember
of what happened.
There were like the picture was just me like
5 or 6 of us behind Jimmy after, and we're just like, no! What is he doing? That's it. And it's over. That's it. It was a blur. So please, at least get to it. Like if you want to ask,
I'm gonna come in and be like Chukemon and be like,
just staring the whole time.
It starts fading to white. That's it. Yeah. Get to if you want a good question.
Yes.
If you want to ask
minimum 2. One isn't an option.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
The fade to white is always very comical.
It's like they're disappearing.
No,
it was like when like it fades into the whiteness, and you're like,
then you just left alone.
I had one more
black
thing
reflection.
Yeah,
don't go into the light. No.
All right, boy. Do you want to say your story?
Oh, yeah. I did 3 slots. The first 3, because anything after that would be too late for me. But actually, I think I could have fit in slot 4, because that'd be like at 10 p.m. for me. But you know, this was my first time doing it, so I didn't know how things went. And we're just like, you know, loading the app, and some of the stuff wasn't loading, and restarting the app and everything. And I was getting kind of nervous, so I started. Oh, thanks for the sub. Thank you. Sorry, I got to.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway,
thank you.
And gifting, thank you.
Yeah, and it's like a 10-20 minute wait for some members, right? Started getting nervous, man. So I just started drinking and shit, like taking sips. And my first slot was Fuchan. I had 3 tickets. it loaded right when
Nice.
I was like this. And then she said, yeah, hello, konnichiwa. Nice to meet you. I'm from America, blah, blah, blah. Debut, omedeto. And I like toast. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It felt really quick. Yeah, 3 tickets just like that. And then actually I had another member for slot 1. It was Onuma Akiho. And for the Slope podcast people or Slope Club Discord people, I asked the Apple question. Because I only had one ticket. So how many apples can you eat in one sitting? She said 5. And like
respectable.
That's a respectable amount. It went to white. It was like, no, 5. Oh wow, that's a lie. 5, really? Anyway, slot 2. I had Risa. Risa's my Oshi, but I didn't want to see her first.
Ooh.
In the so I didn't want to see her for slot 1. So I needed to
work up to her.
Yeah, eat that buffer. And so she looked good, man. She was like leaning back, had like a black sweater on. She was like, hello. I'm like, oh shit, hello. I had her towel, so I held it up. And she was like, oh, cool, thanks. And I said,
oh, word.
Congrats on the debut, just like I did to Fu-chan. She's like, oh, please listen to it a lot. And so I asked her what her favorite song was from the single.
Tell her what she said.
She said Chikatetsu. Risa's a normie, okay?
Trying to get some validation over here.
She's not gonna like crazy weird stuff. She's a normie. It's okay. She said Chikatetsu first, and then she like said the whole title as it faded out, because I think she thought I didn't understand, because I was just like, oh, okay. But maybe there was lag.
Boy was hoping for a Blue Moon Kiss, and he got Chikatetsu. Just
please say Blue Moon Kiss. It's like, oh, okay.
But your favorite one is.
And then slot 3, I had Hono. That felt like super fast.
Ooh.
It felt like 7 seconds instead of 10. I don't know. So like it loads up, and she's like, Yahoo. And I'm like, Yahoo, what's your... Wait, no. I said, your individual PV is great. And it like faded out. She's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. That's it. Hono's hard to get, so I only had one ticket for it, unfortunately. But,
yeah, I applied for like 10 Honos and I only got 2.
yeah.
Sad.
So I have one this coming weekend. It's just 1 ticket. Fu-chan. I have one for Kira and then Onuma again. But I might get another. So just double up, because one ticket is too short, dude.
Oh, I don't think you'll be able to buy tickets for this weekend.
Oh, shit.
On
it's probably just going to be the January ones, right? That they still have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like last week as well, like they stopped selling that one for the coming weekend, so I don't know if you'll be able to buy it. But
Damn.
I mean, if you can,
I'll try. It should be tonight, right?
Yeah, like in an hour.
Otherwise,
all right, post show. You know what we're doing.
hey, how many apples can you eat in one sitting? How many apples? How many? For all 3 of them. Anyway, that's me. Josh, did you have any handshakes? Not handshakes.
Yes, I had 3 slots, all 3 with Nen. I went all in with my Oshiman. And it was 1 ticket for the first one, which again was too short, recommended 2+. It was just basic, like, supporting you from America. And then I was saying, as it faded out, oh, you're my Oshiman from Sakura, and then it just faded out. I was like, now I have to deal with that. So then slot 2 was 2 tickets. And then right as I'm connecting, it's going 3, 2, 1. I hear my Bluetooth headphones disconnect. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
You fool.
And so I'm just like, I'm just going to say whatever I want. I'm not going to be able to hear. I'm just gonna scream it to the world. And I was like, saying she's my Oshiman and everything, what I like about her. And then like, she seems to be like saying arigato and everything, like smiling and everything. But then it just faded away and I was here.
Damn, dude, that's rough.
I didn't wear headphones for mine. I just, had my iPad out without any headphones.
Yeah, I figured it would have been okay if you didn't use headphones, because then it'll just be like speakerphone, right? Because
Yeah. It was fine still.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used wired headphones in the beginning, but the phone didn't want to work with the app, so it came out of my speakers. So I was like, okay, that's not working. So I tried Bluetooth ones, and then that worked for the first one, but for the second one, it didn't work. So I was like, all right, let me use wired again with a different phone.
I'm just going to use my iPad speakers, dude. That is way too many.
Next time,
way too much room for error, dude.
Yes, exactly. But then for the third
Plus,
slot,
you don't want the headphones to mess up your hair, dude.
I mean, I got these, so.
Except I'm covering my hair with a hat because we all have quarantine hair, dude. Except for Josh, apparently. But anyways.
And then third slot, 2 tickets again. And I was like, yo, how many apples can you eat? And she's like, where are you from? And I was like, I told you where I was from in the first one. And the second one, it looked like you recognized me. So now you're just trying to steer the question away.
I don't want to answer that.
I was like, men's dodging.
I was like, I'm from America. She's like, oh, America. And then I'm like, anyway, so how many apples can you eat?
Apples.
And she's like, Ringo? I was like, yeah, Ringo. And she's like, apple. And then like it faded out.
Damn.
All according to plan, dude.
She's like, yes.
Secret, dude. It's like one of her hidden beauty secrets, you know? It's like you gotta eat 12 apples a day, but she's not gonna tell you.
Exactly.
I'm
sorry that had to happen to you, dude. That's rough.
Okay, so who are you going to see next? Who do you have to look forward to?
I have to pull it up.
Oh,
wait, it's not next week. It's the following on
the January dates.
Yeah. I didn't get any for the next one because I have finals coming up, so didn't want to mess with that. Next time I have Sugai, Fuyuka, Kira, Rena, and Sugai again.
Wow. Yep. I put in like 27 for Sugai. 0. 0.
Oh, what?
Freaking Josh.
What round did you apply?
Second round, though. I messed up. Like, this is my first time getting any of this. And so first round, I put it on Risa, checked out. And I'm like, wait, I can't go back and get more tickets. Had to wait until second round. By then, I think.
Yeah, because the first one was only one selection, right? You couldn't go back and do the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can only add to cart once. Oh, well. There you go.
Oh, well. At least you learned for the Nogi one.
No, we still haven't learned for the Nogi one.
Oh, yeah, we still haven't. Now we know. Now we know.
Now we know.
If there ever is one.
Yeah.
I got 40 Yamashita, got 0.
For second round?
I applied for 40, 35 for Yoda, and I got 0.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
But that was the second round. My first round, I applied for... how many Yodas did I apply for? I think I applied for like 20 something, and I got.
That was both first round and second round. So
she's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuki and Yoda are probably the worst. Especially Zuki's 10 less slots than everyone else. Like, you have to be like.
She's not
Aren't Jesus
to win. I've seen. I saw some people.
So.
I saw some people actually won on Twitter, but I mean it's a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. We'll just have to do the Gaijin train on Wada Maya, dude.
That's second day, first slot.
Second day, first slot. There's a lot of foreigners in Wada Maya. Gonna test her English. How long you been doing Nogiego? Yeah.
All right. So the members that still for the people who might be buying. Members still available for Sakurazaka is Parada Aoi, right? Matsumoto Kira, Ozeki Rika, Takemoto Yui, Matsuda Riko, Saito Fuyuka, Onuma Akiho, Endo Hikari, and Kosaka Marino, right?
Oh.
So good chunk.
Still a good selection, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Send some love to the girls. Buy their tickets.
Yeah, Hikari and Marino didn't sell out any slots, so, you know, if you want to...
Show them some love, dude, yeah.
If you guys want to apply to those... Show them some love, yeah. I'm gonna probably go in on
the Hikari train
because I feel like I feel like you know she's also like pretty into like manga and anime, so I feel like I'm gonna like talk to her about it. Like I found like the scans for one dance, which is the one that she talked about on Soko Saku like a few weeks ago. And I'm like and then like try to like speed through that and be like, hey, what do you think? Yeah, I think give her a chance, guys. Oh yeah, and then next week I'm meeting with Kira and Ten.
Ooh.
Nice.
Like I tried. See, I tried to meet Ten the first week, but I didn't win any of the tickets I applied for, unfortunately, for like the first round. The second I won one ticket in the second day. So I'm just gonna title. Because I feel like there's more people who watch this. Like I feel like I could bounce this off more people, but I feel pretty confident when if I'm gonna put Ten's #1 American fan. Like, I feel like I could confidently put that.
Let's
Right?
go.
Do I have any?
Who's willing to duel Tam for this team?
Yeah. Where's your glove?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I duel you.
I challenge you for Ten-chan's honor.
Yeah. I don't think.
Hopefully, maybe we'll get someone in the comments or something that I could fight.
Yeah,
and then
we'll set it up.
Figure it out once and
Yeah.
Look at the boxing gloves.
Like a video, dude. It's all the rage now. The YouTuber boxing videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. Jimmy, apply for some tickets. Let me know which one.
I will. That FOMO hit so hard last weekend, dude. I was like,
he was in the Discord call. He was like, "Oh, hey guys, what are you guys doing?
You guys gonna go see the Sakurazaka members, huh?
All right, I'll
be nice.
See you later.
Let's be nice. Okay, have fun."
Yeah. So get back at you next week, guys, with my report, I guess. Yeah, so let's go into the last, not the last thing, sorry. The last group, rather. Nogizaka has not a lot of news, but here's something quick. Umezawa Minami is also gonna appear on that stage play musical thing that Itoriria is gonna be in. Or it's like part of the whole bigger thing, I guess. This Nogi article says she will appear in the leading theater, Prince of the Stars. She's only appearing on the January 9th date. Yeah. Itoriria is going to be in the Astronaut of the Stars, which will also appear in the leading theater, Prince of the Stars. This confuses me, but more work. Good job, Ume.
Yes, more work. Jimmy, any stage play knowledge about this? Musical knowledge?
I dropped it last time. This is just a part of The Little Prince. That's all I have about this one. I'm not a big stage play person.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the last thing now. Few Sakamichi series plus stuff performed on FNS, the second night of FNS. We had a few performances. Hinatazaka, Sakurazaka, Iku-chan with more Les Mis. And then there was a performance by Hirate, which was all the rage.
Yes, everyone's talking about it.
Let's go.
I know I was.
Let's talk about the Hinata performance, which I have not seen.
I have not seen it.
They did Azato Kawaii. Seems to be pretty standard fare, though, right?
Yeah.
Did I watch it?
It's if you click the link, Tam, they're all the performances are clicked out there. If you'd like to watch them.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it on my phone later.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't know. It was cute. I thought they were. Like, they really stepped up as far as like trying to be emotive and expressive. Right. I don't know. It's not a dig at them by any means, but when I think of like Hinatazaka, I'm not thinking of like really sharp, crisp choreography. Most of the choreography is really kind of on the cute side, right? But they performed well. And then like I said, what stuck out to me was more of like how expressive it was. You know, like
it
was their facial expressions. Yeah.
That's all.
I'm not a big fan of that outfit though.
The the two-face thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, okay, we got short skirt on one side and long on the other, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm all for asymmetry here, but yeah, it just looks like Two-Face, you know, and not in a good way.
It's all about what it means, Jimmy. If you look at it, the half and half, you have the half of the side that they come from. of the origins, and then the other half of what the society wants them to be. You see.
Then Sakurazaka did Nobody's Fault. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I didn't see anything wrong. it's you know.
Yeah. I think they just keep getting better at their lives for this.
Like I was saying earlier, I much prefer the live performances of Nobody's Fault because their choreography kind of gets rid of that imagery that I have with the song. You know.
Yeah, they're not hammers.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It was very sharp and crisp. I did notice that. What Tam was saying, I definitely feel like they just keep getting better the more they perform this.
Yeah. So that's Sakurazaka.
Chat's right. There is no drummer in the background though.
Oh, true.
Unfortunately,
missed opportunity. And then Iko-chan did like this big Les Mis thing with like all the whole cast, some even remotely. We also had Uncle. We also had Uncle Saito Tsukasa from Yoshimotozaka in that play. So.
Oh, so yeah, it's a joint Sakamichi group collab, dude. Oh, because he's in Les Mis, right? He's What's that character? He's one of the
whatever. It flashed his name in the video. I can't read it fast enough.
He's like one of the thief comedic relief guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Anyway, he's bald.
I guess that's his character.
It's Iko-chan singing a musical, right? I don't think it's anything new. She does this shit all the time. Good job, Iko-chan.
Was this the one that they did like in the early quarantine? I don't know if you guys remember, like she did like a video with like Broadway
it's like an international thing
in New York as well. Was this the same song? I don't remember. Was it the same song?
I
Sure.
don't think
I don't remember the song exactly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
it was a Les Mis song. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, I can only say that because I've been waiting for them to do the People song. I'm a nerd.
Okay.
I'm just like
I don't really remember musical.
And then because Jimmy wanted to talk about this, the Hirata
that's the only reason why we have it on here.
For Dance no Ryu.
Excuse you. Of course, I want to talk about this. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Excuse me, sir. And look, she's credited and stuff. She like wrote it or something or part of it.
Yeah, she has a songwriter credit. I think she was involved with the composing. Right?
Yeah, she has a songwriter credit.
You know,
lyrics are still Aki P. So if you don't want to feel creeped out, I'm sorry, it's still him.
And you see, but like the reason he dances, Jimmy, can you just imagine
the reason Aki P dances? Oh no!
What?
Right? No, that's not the. Anyway, Hirata's there. Sounds cool. Reminds me of Exile or Sandaime. Sandaime, J-Soul Brothers. I think closer to that. That's cool. It has the intensity.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay. So my thing is like I think this is like these two performances, especially if you watch Techi's side by side with the Sakurazaka one. I think it's safe to say that Techi isn't like or was never like the best straight up dancer in Keyakizaka when she was in, right? I think he had characters. He had members like Fu-chan and Mon and things like that, especially back then, and even Pon. Like I feel like the Sakurazaka performance is more sharp, but when I watch like Techi in this, it just really brings back memories of just like how dominant her performance ability is. Because I feel like people always tie those two together, right? Like, oh, she's like the best dancer, and it's like I don't know. I wouldn't say that's fair, but like she is like such a talented performer. Like the dancing ability will come, right, as she keeps doing it, but like I don't know, like the facial expressions, the gestures, how she looks at the camera and like bounces off of the other dancers with her. I feel like that really stands out to me. And I don't know, I'm hyped. I'm just hyped. I think I was so excited because nobody saw this coming. Right? Like I just like literally came onto Twitter after a tired day of work and I was just like, oh. what's going on in Idol? Touch it, you know, like it literally gave me life that day. So I don't know. It's I didn't realize how much I missed the kid until I saw her. I think.
Anyone know what this is for? Is it just like a solo?
It seems like it, right?
I think it's her solo debut.
Ah, okay.
They Sony China accidentally uploaded the music video. They uploaded like a batch of videos, and then it just happened to be in there. So I think it's supposed to be a solo debut. I don't think it's like tied to anything.
I see. Because she has like 2 movies coming up.
I do have.
You know, I thought it was gonna be like for one of her movies coming up or something.
Yeah, like Sankaku Mado already had like a song that was tied in that was like released a while ago.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it's for the Fable either.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it really makes sense in the context of the Fable because it's like it's like an action movie, and I mean, Techi's character is definitely not going to dance in that one.
Musical in the middle of the movie.
It's cool though. I like the song. I mean,
I guess I could. Some people on Twitter are like wondering what my thoughts were on the performance. Well, I feel like there's like several points that like I feel like there's like could have a discussion about. Like the first one is the fact that it was on the day, like she debuted the performance on the day of Sakurazaka's debut, which I know like there was a few people who were like not too happy about that, and I kind of am in that camp, like, you know, because like Nobody's Fault was debuted for like, you know, we've heard it for like, you know, weeks, almost like a month or probably over a month now. So like, you know, we had been hearing it before, so it's like it's not like as if they debuted the song on the same day, but because it was like the day that the CD came out, and this is like the time when everyone could actually start streaming the song, and like, you know, the promotion is starting, like, and Sakurazaka had all that momentum like coming in, because like, you know, they I know like a lot of people are a bit conflicted about the rebranding in general, but because of the rebranding, like they were on the news so often, like in the morning shows, Hayadoki and that kind of thing, like people would hear about Sakurazaka, right? And then like on the day when they could actually like, you know, start buying the CDs or start streaming the song is like when Techi had like her debut. And it's like, it's cool to have them both on the same show, but I mean, at the same time, they're not going to acknowledge each other at this moment in time. Like, I think most people would have, would like probably saw that coming. But I just like, you know, Techi is so much more popular in the group. I think like people like don't realize that like Techi as a person was like, by the time like she left the group, she was already more well known than the actual Keyakizaka brand. Like the name, like, you know, the group of Keyakizaka, she was like, you know, she's already more popular than that. I think like according to like, you know, I mean it's just like one metric, but you know, the Nikkei charts, which is where they have like the graph of who the most popular
like recognizability versus
talents are. Yeah, like she's like 20% or something more popular than Keyakizaka. So it's like, of course, like when she debuted, there's gonna be a lot more buzz around that. So it's kind of like I kind of get they probably did it for like, you know, narrative and like more buzz to have like them debut on the same, like to have them perform the same day as the debut. But I just like I'm not happy with that. I mean, I don't blame Techi at all. I think I'm not happy with that management's decision. I think it could have, like, it, you know, a week or something later, it could have helped. It wouldn't have like cut into the momentum. I mean, I don't know. I can't say for definitively that it did, but like we do know that like Techi did like trend pretty highly after the performance. So that was my thoughts on her performing on that day in particular. As for the actual performance, I think she did amazing. As Jimmy said, I think like she really commands the stage. I mean, like I have like my Techi towel right there. I think she like really commands the stage when she performs. I was I don't know. When she first left the group, I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna see her solo singing career.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, less than a year later, we get it. So I was really blown away, and I was really happy. But I don't like the song.
God, Chase Soul Brothers.
I think that's probably like the only
Exactly.
the only thing I don't like. I was expecting like sort of like nonfiction like Techi, like the one that she did with Hiraiken.
Yeah,
I was kind of expecting something a bit more like abstract,
artistic.
I feel like people are gonna get mad at when I say this, but I feel like I could specifically picture Jungkook from BTS performing this song.
It's because of the hair too.
It's like really specific.
Like
it's really specific, but like I picture like when I heard like sonically, like when I heard the song, I'm like, this kind of like I could like picture him singing this, and then I kind of like had like my mini conspiracy for a second, like, oh, this might be the song that Aki P had rejected from BTS because like the Koreans got mad that they were going to collaborate, but then I realized it was different song names, so I don't think it was. But I mean, if it was, then like I uncovered that conspiracy.
Yeah.
But the video was also, I mean, what I saw in the video, I didn't see the full thing, but the video looked really cool.
Ooh.
So I'm excited for the actual premiere of it.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts.
Yeah, it's like came out of nowhere. I didn't even know, but then again, I don't follow Techi too closely anymore. That's cool to see. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, I think even for the people who do follow her kind of closely, like, well, it's kind of hard to, first of all, right? Because she's so aloof in general. But yeah, I guess people at least keeping up with her activities. I don't think anyone really saw this coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it just me? Yeah. Is she wearing like some kind of like brace or belt? Like every now and then, her jacket kind of comes up and it looks like I see something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like I've noticed it in a few pictures of her too, where like her jacket kind of comes up on the sides or something. I'm like, I hope she's okay.
Like part of the outfit or something.
That's what I thought at first, but then the more I look at it, it just feels so rigid, and I'm like, why would you have such a rigid costume piece and such a like I don't know like movie dance? And like I'm not trying to feed conspiracy. I don't know what's going on with her.
More conspiracy theories. Put on your.
I just hope he's healthy. It's just I don't know. Like Techi has conditioned me to be this like scared father all the time. You know, like oh my god, is my child okay? You know, like is she okay? Is she eating well? You know, so. I don't know. I just
look at her jacket. It's all torn up. Let's get her a new one.
She's gonna get so cold. You know,
catch a cold.
Yeah, I don't know.
One interesting thing I realized was that she's also the first soloist from Sakamichi series. Isn't she like songwriter?
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah. Because Imaizumi went to acting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Everyone else went to acting of some sort. Even in Nogi, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm happy that we finally got a soloist.
Yeah.
I remember when Mayan announced her grad, there was like a rumor that she would debut solo by Kenshi Yonezu. And I was like, I was like, oh my god, please. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet, but
cool. But
I'm still hoping for it. I hope that Mayan debuted solo as well, but I think Techi being the first one, I think is really cool. I think clearly she did a good job performance wise, and she would have no trouble booking performances.
Yeah. I don't think there was ever a question of like, oh, is Techi gonna be okay career wise after this? You know, like I was like, she'll be all right.
She'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. That does it for the current events.
Ooh. And much like how Techi came back, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the TV show Roundup.
Wait. Something.
That's good. We got what we needed. Chat. All right. Good job, chat. Let's
wait
go.
a minute. Wait. I gotta go back and see what the reasoning for this was.
Wow.
This is the one time I'm keeping part of the break in the actual final video.
Wait, chat. I don't see chat talking about it.
Let's just keep going. Jimmy, please.
Wait a minute.
All right,
Jimmy.
You guys ready?
Wait a minute.
And we're back. And you know what time it is. It's time for the TV show roundup. It's the part of the show where we go back and we talk about all the shows that the members have been in the past week. Of course, we've got the regular shows. We've got Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Soko, Magattara, Sakurazaka, and Nogizaka Koujichuu. But of course, this week we have some special other appearances as well.
Yeah, we have Ohatsu-chan. Kitagawa Yuri was in it. I didn't watch this, but we also had Gakutabi with Sato Kaide in Iwamoto Renka. They did some esports, but more like racing, Gran Turismo esports. They actually had like the whole wheel and pedals, and they got taught by a young dude. It's like a competitive thing now.
Denchan being like, "What's the accelerator?" And Rentan was like, "That's what's making you go fast." And I'm like, there you go, Rentan.
That was the thing. That was like they were opposites. Like Denchan never used the brake, but Rentan never accelerated, and she braked all the time. That was.
Yeah, they were like complete opposites, right?
Yeah, they did some karting though towards the end, which was kind of cool.
Yeah,
some actual karting. Yeah. If you
fun.
like those members, I think you should watch it.
Yeah, it's a fun episode.
But Kitagawa Yuri did photography, and I know Josh is into that too.
Mm-hmm. It was a interesting episode because usually you know how they have like someone teaching them how to do it or someone following them along. In the beginning, it was only one person like with her, and she kind of showed up out of nowhere. She's like, "Here, use this plastic bag." She's like, "Okay." Put it over the lens and we're like trying to take a picture. It's like, and there you go. That's how you use it. And then she didn't show up for the rest of the episode.
What?
Exactly. That was my thought. I was like, why was she even there? All she did was hand her a bag and say, shoot with this. Like when I heard this was gonna be photography, I thought, they're gonna show the exposure triangles, gonna teach what ISO is, teach about aperture, all the classic photography stuff. But no, instead it's like, here's this plastic bag.
All right, let's talk about the regular shows we usually.
I'm not done. She was taking pictures for her poem, and it was like about loneliness stuff. So she was walking around like in the city, taking pictures and everything.
With a plastic bag.
Well, plastic bag was only one part of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was gonna watch it maybe, but now I don't think I. No, I don't think I will.
I'm going to watch it because I don't trust Josh's descriptions of things.
When you watch it, you'll be like, oh, I guess he was right.
Yeah, I know. I'll be like, he was right.
All right, let's go to the regular shows. First, it's Hina Masho. And they're not at the studio this episode. They're actually going to do one of the proposed episode thingies that they had like a couple months back. They wanted to do a show with Girls Tanaka, but like the schedules never lined up, but they finally did. So for the next 2 episodes, they're gonna prank him.
I'm glad that they've realized that much funnier than pranking the girls is just watching the girls be like, like on the doling out end of the pranking, right?
Yeah.
And like, and it's more like it's like more funny watching them get like told what to do from like the MCs back at the studio, right? Like, so like take another step closer to him in the dressing room. She's just like, like.
So, like between I guess that episode where they proposed things to do stuff with Tanaka, and to the episode now, a few of the members have already worked with them on other shows, so they're kind of like familiar with them. So now they're kind of like just putting the plan forward and. They set up a whole fake show and everything. Like this episode was mostly set up, but like next week is gonna be like majority of the pranks and stuff. So maybe just watch.
I always enjoy those like behind the scenes where like people tell them what to do. Like I know Banana Man has a show like that where Shitara and what's his name?
Bakarism.
They like tell him what to do when they're like with an actress, and it's super funny. And we did something like that with Nick, right? It was a little scuffed, but like We did something similar.
Yeah.
Our videos being scuffed? No way. I don't believe it, dude.
It's just a slope club thing. But,
that's the trademark.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for that show.
I think my highlight of this episode wasn't any of the pranking. It was just him. It was just Tanaka getting ready to go onto the set of what he thinks is a show, and he's all nervous behind the thing. Right? They're like about to go in, just. And he comes out like, hey.
Yeah.
And then like he hears them begin the show, and he gets like all happy, like yeah. That was pretty fun. This guy's been in entertainment for so long, and he still gets nervous and stuff.
Yeah, dude. It's glad to feel like we're not the only ones, dude. You know, anytime we have a guest on the show, I'm just.
Well,
oh no, Pam's on and the audio's not working. Oh gosh,
he's not working. Oh, boy can't hear us anymore.
No. Anyway, that was Hinatazaka de Aimashou. Next up, this Sakurazaka show, Soko Saku, and it's like they're doing games that's like set up to fail or whatever, but then it's okay because it's nobody's fault.
Look at
that. Yeah. And then there was a performance of Chikatetsu. That's it. Any
yeah, it was rather short.
Yeah.
I think Onuma is like very entertaining as usual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most fun to watch recently.
Mm-hmm.
And same for Kira. I just think like
Kira
pretty much all their new members are fun to watch in variety, especially Kira and Onuma. I think they're like a good duo.
I liked Kira right off the bat from how weird she was, right? Or weird she is, rather. But then Onuma's really growing on me because I think at first I thought she was like, okay, she's just kind of like this like kind of pretty girl or whatever, right? I don't know, like she kind of reminded me like maybe I don't know for whatever reason like of Miyawaki Sakura from like HKT back into her early days or whatever. But then like lately she's just been like super rough around the edges, so it's been like super enjoyable. Like her writing on the board on this week's episode, she's just you can like hear the squeaking of the marker, and then he's like, "Oh wait, cover! You don't want to see it." She's like pulls into her chest.
Oh no, the outfit.
I feel like she realized everyone was interested in her dad, so she started acting.
That's true.
Rough fisherman girl.
I think it's a good character though. I mean, at least she gets screen time, unlike Kosaka Marino.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no.
Her only character is that she looked like Morita in her profile picture, dude.
Her mom's a metalhead or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But that's her mom.
Yeah.
That's not her. Yeah. I don't remember much. I laughed at the episode, but I don't remember some things.
Whenever it was like the punishments where the girls had to like say something sexy, I winced so hard, dude. I wanted to jump. I wanted to jump into the set and just like cover the cameras, turn them all off. I don't want anyone seeing them like this.
What was Onuma's thing? Like she had to say like teriyaki.
I forgot what it was.
Oh, yakiniku.
Oh, yeah, she said like a foreigner.
Teishoku, right?
Yeah.
No, I like Sawab is like, yo, you sound like a foreigner. Oh, this is yakiniku
Teishoku.
This is. Anyway, that was pretty funny. That's it. And then the performance at the end. We talked about how the outfits don't match. Weird belt thing.
I would have liked something more like Nogi costumes, like more more. I mean, more like their uniforms, like more like Oujisama-esque with. I mean, more like I don't know, something with a plaid pattern or something.
Right. I think I would like something like more like some lighter fabrics. Right, just to be a little bit more flowy because like the song has a kind of like playful like innocent vibe to it. And I just like all these like thick fabrics and like harnesses. I'm like, what's going on here?
Straps on. I don't. Yeah. But, yeah, that was the episode.
Yeah, no belts.
No belts, please.
I would have preferred no belts.
Last show is Nogizaka. It's the B class news again. They do this a few times a year. This is like for the year, right? 2020 at the end. It's just like random stuff the members did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember much. There were some funny things, I think.
This is every episode this week.
Something with Kaki. Something with. Yeah.
Oh, Kaki's was cute. It was like that. She has like a cousin because I guess she has like a big family.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And so she has like a bunch of cousins that she hasn't met, and so one of them, like, always watches when they're on music shows trying to find.
Oh
her.
yeah.
And so it's like they're like, oh, I have a video. It's like, yeah, like little girl, like just with the binoculars at the TV, like there she is. I'm like, I was like, oh,
there she is.
My heart.
Yeah, that was
my heart, dude. Mm-hmm.
Just like a 6-year-old or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Ikuta feeling like opening up was it Sora Mame, like a psychopath, dude. Just
yeah, it's because it was for the shoot, like for the B-roll for Seikaiju no Rinjinyo, right, where they're all at home and stuff. So, like, why did you decide to do this, man? Why'd you show it at the camera while you were like opening it? It's like falls into the bowl and it makes a sound, and then at the end she's like, "Oh shit, it's not in the shot. Oh, here you go." And there's like, what? Like, yeah. That's it. I don't remember anything else.
I feel like
I was eating while I was watching it. So
there was a few funny things. I just can't.
Not memorable.
I feel like I enjoyed the previous episode so much that I kind of this one kind of just like
yeah. This one, like, the tension's a little kind of lower, right? Because it's a lot more kind of talking and like
B news.
What was it? The Nakamura Reno wasn't at her graduation or whatever. And it showed a picture and there was like 6 members who all went to the same high school or something. And I was
that reminds me. Yeah.
Damn, really? Like you just have these Nogi members
in class too, right?
In your class.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you guys, what would you do? It's like it's the beginning of a new semester. You walk into a class and there's like
I usually sit at the back, so I'm like
there.
this. Oh shit.
No, it's a science meetings this time. It's high school.
All right, partner up. Hey. Hi, would you like a pen?
Just walking across the class.
So they're probably going to pair off with each other,
right?
My partner.
You have a partner? Yes. Want to be my partner?
She says, all right, we're going to part. Hey, you have a partner yet?
She says, no. All right, that's cool, man. She's my Oshi anyway. Hey, would you like to partner?
I'm still supporting you, though. Still got you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I imagine like most of the boys in there aren't into idols. They're probably into like baseball or some shit. I don't know.
You never know.
But some are, but like I don't know. They probably like recognize the name Nogizaka, but like not individual members or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, at that point, there's like 6 girls in Nogizaka in your class. Does that lose its appeal?
That's true.
You know, like, are you just like, oh, it's another Nogizaka girl? Like,
you know, those boys be into like Fortnite or something.
Just keep coming in.
Yeah, I don't know.
What would you do?
I'm sure it does some impression.
I mean, I would just try to. I would be like one of those people that just like tries to act like I don't really care, but I do care. I would try to act like really cool in the background, and hopefully I get their attention. But I feel like I'd be too shy to actually approach them.
Comes up to ask you, did you do the
homework?
The
homework assignment?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Damn, casual.
Just hand it back by the end of the class.
What'd you get on the test, by the way? Can we please?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember my highlight. It was Ume. It was Asuka said this about Ume, right? Where she's just like, this girl can eat so much.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like we're like, we decided to go eat out together because we're on a diet, but we had a cheat day, and so and she just ate fucking everything, and then they asked Matsumura about like, so what's like a cheat day for you? It's like, how many cheat days do you guys have? Like, once a week? She's like, for me it's like every day.
Yeah, every day is cheat day.
And then I like all of my trauma from being like a personal trainer at 24 Fitness just came back, dude. Just like, these are the clients, dude. These are the clients that just come to me and just are like, why am I not losing any weight? I'm like, because you chickens every day.
Can I get buff in a month?
I'm sorry, that brought back nightmares.
Yeah, dude, I was just shaking in my bed watching this episode. It's like, oh no, not him.
Well, that's all there is. There's probably more B-class news next week, so get ready. I don't know. Yeah. That's it. That's Nogizaka. That's the TV show roundup.
And you know what that means? That means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and hey, thank you, Tam, for joining us this week. Thank you so much. Do you want to plug anything before we go?
Do the survey.
Do the survey.
survey.
And before we forget, we also have our end of the year awards coming up. So make sure you drop us some comments of what some ideas you'd like to see us do awards for. It's a time honored tradition at this point for this podcast. So
yeah, it can be stupid. Just you know, whatever category, just make one up.
You can think of categories, or you can think of award names. Two options.
But yeah, that's going to be it from us this week. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
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 Bye-bye.